Hello, it is I, bringing you destruction, death, and chaos. For those who are wondering, no, I'm not dead. I've been playing this shit for the past fucking 2 weeks. Listen, I was gonna stream it, honestly, but I'm at the point now where I have to do the fucking spear grid, and the bribing stuff is RNG. So if I don't do the bribing stuff, and if I don't get the amount that I fucking need, because bribing is expensive, bro, like, especially grinding, you know, Gale and all of that dumb shit you have to do in 10. It's a lot of work that goes into it. Anyways, hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. So yeah. And if not, come by with me and just watch me get frustrated, because I'm learning things about the game and stuff. I wanted to see, like, if I could even do anything with 10. And shit. Hold on, I need to go here. Alright, let me save first, so you guys have something to look at. So this is not dead. I'm not dead. I've just been grinding away unknowingly at this. Okay. So let me show y'all where I'm at. Uni is going places. She's doing things. She's doing wonderful things. So she needs a little bit more juice, and then she'll be done. Kind of. Until, like, I start farming these things, the luck, for the spear grid. But all these characters right here, Wakka, Orin, Riku, and Tidus, they're all finished. I just need to do the luck stuff, and then that's it. That's it. Honestly, that's it. And then I can just fill it in and get the achievement. So gear-wise, I don't fucking know. I do have all their celestial weapons. So we got Riku's God Hand, Wakka's fucking ball, Nirvana for Yuna. You know, this fucking... You know what? Honestly, when I was doing this achievement, I mean, when I was doing the chocobo thing, it wasn't that bad. What gave me the hardest time was... Fuck, I don't even remember. The butterfly things was fucking this thing, the butterfly stuff. The butterfly shit was so fucking annoying. It was really annoying. That took me like literally like 2 hours. That took me 2 fucking hours just to get his weapon. It was, I don't know, it was too much. Who else haven't I showed? So Aaron, he can come back to this. Lulu, I haven't leveled up at all. So yeah, here's her fucking Onion Knight, where you gotta dodge 200 lightning bolts and shit. And honestly, like, I fucked up the lightning bolt, like, I don't know, like 2 times. The second time I got really close. I was in the 170 to like in like the 200 range. And then when I watched the YouTube video on like how to do it, they were like, do the increments in like 10 and then pause it and then take a break. And I started doing that, and then I made a little note of like what I need to do to count. So I did that, and I got it. So and shit. But there's still other achievements that I want to do. I don't know if I want to platinum this game. I kind of want to, because it's gonna, you know, whatever the fuck. So yeah, Uni. Oh, hold on. Do I have a fucking? Fortune. Okay, good. So uni, I'm just kind of filling in the blanks here, as in like lighting up her path. So my idea with the spear grid is like, obviously it's tedious as shit, and that's kind of why like I've been AFK for like, I've been MIA for a long time because I've been trying to get this done. I'm literally, listen, when I play a game, I will get emotionally invested into it. And that happened shortly following my previous like Diablo stuff. So there will be some more Diablo stuff. Right now it's just this is occupying my time, so now I'm fully invested in this game. So I want to beat it, I want to get all the achievements and stuff like that, and that's where we're at right now. So yeah. I'm gonna go here and then get all this stuff. So yeah, once again, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and I promise to stream more because I have to rewatch this VOD to make sure like it's good, because when you stream something directly on PlayStation 5, especially a game where you cannot control the audio, it kind of like takes away a little bit from like your commentary, your commentating. So that's kind of what I don't want to happen with all of this. And look, I didn't do this part. Fuck. Like, look at all of this shit. Yeah. So like the achievements of like getting all of the spear grid, like it is so emotionally exhausting, but at the same time, like I don't mind doing it. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you have the attention span for like these kinds of like grindy kind of games, then you know, like look, I play Diablo 2, so like best believe like you're sitting there grinding a boss or an area for like hours and hours and hours. It's the same principle, but in this game you're grinding the spear grid. So I don't know, I guess I kind of gravitate towards like heavily grindy games for whatever reason. I don't know why. Alright, so uni, and then I could get this stuff, but let's finish this part and then I'll go back and do a teleport sphere for this, just to kind of work in the same motion. But yeah, like, again, I'm not dead, I've just been grinding this stuff, and as you can see, it's very tedious, and I don't know, like once I start something, I just get fully invested into it, so I hope you guys can understand that. And uni needs sphere levels, so we're gonna grind those. So for like leveling up her points, uni is the only one with triple overdrive. Like, I do have this that I found, and then I have this that I was instructed via video on, like, you know, you need this, and then you know you can also put triple overdrive or whatever overdrive onto it. So I mean, like, I have, you know, these, but doors tomorrow, I gotta fucking bribe for those. Triple overdrive though is so expensive. Like, when I learned you need like 900k to bribe a fucking sandworm for fucking 15 of those damn things, I'm like, and it's RNG by the way, because your bribe can miss. On top of that, the RNG of what you'll get after you bribe the enemy varies. So, you know, it's just constantly resetting, and I'm like, what dev, like what principle was like, hey, we're gonna make these players work? So I really hope when they redo the game, or like, you know, because I mean obviously there's you know 10.3 in the makes eventually, because like when I looked up the 10.3 stuff, apparently they have everything like the storyboard already done and finalized. They just have to like put the work in to like, you know, animate the characters and, you know, do the stuff with, you know, stuff like that. But apparently, according to leaks of the storyboarding, apparently Sin does come back. And it kind of does make sense if you think about it. Like, you know, talking about Final Fantasy X and X-2 lore together, I don't really care about the audio log because they could easily write it off as like, I don't know, like Yuna was probably in her feelings or whatever the fuck. Or they could even do like, maybe Yuna has like a Firefly doppelganger, and this doppelganger is like resentful because she brought Tidus back to life, and now this doppelganger's like, well, fuck Tidus, you shouldn't have done that, now you brought back Sin. For whatever fucking reason. So I'm curious to see why Sin comes back and the method of him coming back. Because when we killed Seymour and 10, and we also killed Yu Yevon, I believe. I don't know. I have to get... I'm not that far into the game to confirm or deny the fact that we did do Yu Yevon, but I did look at the achievements. Yu Yevon is definitely one of them. Like, we have to kill him. And then 10-2, you get the, you know, the 100% ending where like you bring Tidus back to life, or like you decide what you want to do. Like you can bring him back to life and they come back together, blah blah blah, or you can say fuck Tidus and just, you know, leave him as a memory. But looking at both scenarios, like poor Yuna, she's getting emotionally manipulated by someone who's not even fucking real. Can you imagine, like, you falling in love with, like, some kind of spirit, some ghost that's not even fucking real? Like, it's basically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're falling in love with someone inside, you know, someone that is, I don't know, like, it gets really dark if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a fucking tone berry while I'm ranting. Like, it gets really dark. Like, poor Yuna, she's getting, you know, emotionally manipulated. And then when you go into 10-2, you get introduced to Len and Shuyin, who, you know, Len looks like Yuna and Shuyin looks like, you know, fucking Tidus. And then you have that emotional manipulation again. So I'm like, wow, this poor girl, like, you know, she's trying to find her one true love. But then she's getting emotional manipulated by things who are not even there. And shit. So I'm curious to see, like, whether they confirm or address the audio concerns with Yuna talking about she doesn't love Tidus anymore and all of this shit. Because it does make sense, and there is, listen, for a girl, if you fall in love with someone who doesn't exist, your main thing to look at is to, like, get rid of it. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you fall in love with someone, even though, like, Yuna and Tidus were, like, the quote-unquote it couple. But if you think about it, Tidus is not real, so technically their love is invalid. Like, if Tidus was an actual character, and, like, you know, obviously they brought him to life, but, like, he's basically a dream of the Faith. So, like, even if you bring him to life, like, how can you not say, whether you confirm or deny, that the Faith is manipulating Tidus to act a certain way, to do things a certain way, to look a certain way? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not his real identity. Because the Faith could, like, you know, dream of anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, let me check Yuna's S level before I fucking... Okay, she's 76 now. Okay. So, like, it does make sense for Yuna to distance herself from Tidus and shit like that. Because obviously they're, you know, like, it's a whole downplay on, like, the whole institution of love. Like, when you fall in love with someone, they're probably from Spira or not from Spira. You know, like, because that's how love works. Love is very difficult. It is a very difficult emotion to master, to make a grip. You know, like, you can have a PhD in love and still be unsuccessful in love. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's just how love works. Love's a double-edged sword. And in this case, it does make sense for Yuna to distance herself from Tidus, because that's also an option that she can choose. And she can fall in love with someone who's actual and corporeal from Spira. Someone who was, you know, this person actually came out the womb, he's been in Spira for an X amount of years, blah blah blah. He grew up in, you know, whatever the fuck. So it does make sense for you to fall in love with someone who's from Spira. I mean, take a look at fucking, what's his name? Orin. He's here because, you know, like, he obviously wants to end the fucking Game of Thrones wheel within Sin, you know, having Sin come back. So, like, who's to say, like, she's not dating a Firefly? And Fireflies react to the strongest emotions, you know, of that individual or that moment, that memory. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole shit sounds like a big red flag if you think about it. Like, would you want to fall in love with someone who is actually not affected by the faith, by a Firefly, nothing? Like, that's like if... because I know Riku and Gipple did date, but they're actually from Spira. So, they don't have, you know, they don't have all of these, like, XYZ emotions into continuing to want to date. I think Yuna is done, so I'm gonna leave. Like, there's nothing that comes in between them, you know. Like, if they date, that's up to them on whether they continue it and stuff like that. But it's just it kind of like, it's really interesting that Square Enix chose, like, you know, a love between a spirit technically and an actual person, because, like, I don't know what that caters to or like why that's actual a thing, but it's just so interesting to for them to, like, I don't know, like, I could go on and on and on about it and try to, like, make sense of it, but it just doesn't, like. But technically, you know, like, I'm a lot older now, so, like, I can identify a lot more red flags than some people who are still naive when it comes to love. But at the same time, like, Yuna needs to fall in love with someone who's actually, you know, there. Because let's say if Sin does come back, okay, who comes to show? Like, what if Tidus becomes the next Sin? And then what? Now you're like, oh my god, Tidus, Nor, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Tidus is just, because I mean, that's what happened to his dad. Look, that's what we're dealing with in 10. Or his dad, someone who was manifested by the faith. So if you don't know what the faith is, it's basically like, you know, for summoners, they have to go and beckon to the faith to get the Aeons. The faith are like the, you know, those types of, that's that entity that control, like, all the summoning and shit. Shit, I don't know why I went all the way over here. And they have a whole religion based on this specific faith. So if you put that into context too, which we did learn if you played 10, and if not, I'm going to spoil it for you. Because this game's been out for like, what, like so many years now, so come on, you can just YouTube the fucking plotline by now. But at the same time, like, you know, the New Yevon, like, has a faith revolved around, you know, having a summoner undergo a pilgrimage to you know, beckon to the faith to, like, find a you know, find, like, you know, a path to the promised land, a path of peace. But the peace is temporary, apparently. Like, they can't just have, like, everlasting peace for, like, you know, like when you beat a game, like, okay, there's no bad guy anymore. Now the characters can go back to whatever the fuck they do at the end of the game when nothing happens. And then they show, like, in the credits where, like, they do dumb shit. Like, they sit on top of a table, or they, like, eat. You know, like, they deserve their moment. So, anyways, that's me rambling. However, I will say this. This game is still a good game. Having a Japanese RPG, you know, I do like the characters. I like Yuna and Riku and all of them. So I'm curious to see what they do with 10.3 and whether or not they will like improve the mechanics of it, because the turn-based stuff, I feel like our new generation, like when you hear anything turn-based, it's like I don't think it appeals to them. Like they want more of like a hack and slash kind of gameplay, like an Elden Ring kind of concept. Where like you go around like with Noctis and, you know, like you just fight monsters in the open world and you get to explore. Like they want like the fantasy type vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't want like this turn-based shit. But that's just me. Like it could cater to you, and it you know, like that target market isn't for everybody. But this is more of like a nostalgia type feel to it. So if you guys don't know me or are interested in wanting to, I do play a lot of like nostalgia games like Resident Evil and, you know, Final Fantasy and stuff like that. So right now I am kind of streaming at literally endgame stuff, but I'm just kind of testing it to see how it works with my streaming platform right now, because I only stream directly off PlayStation 5, so I have my Spotify on in my ear, but I'm pretty sure the audio is very loud because I can't control that unless I completely mute it and you just hear like crickets. So I hope it's not too bad, and you know, hope it's okay. So anyways, if you guys like this kind of content with me just rambling, but honestly it's just gonna be me farming the Spear Grid until I'm able to go inside 10 and finish all of the I've considered platinum, you know, the game, and there's still a lot more things I still need to do, like the chocobo racing. I have to get like 5 chests and shit during the race, and right now I can only get 4 because it's just very annoying to get more than that unless there's a specific way that you have to, which I'm assuming there is. Like there is probably a set path that you have to YouTube in order to get the run perfect, because I've tried it. I've tried doing it without a YouTube video, and I've tried doing it, well, honestly without it, because I'm too lazy to YouTube it. But like I memorized majority of the path and the majority of places that I would want to go, but it's still like when I do it, I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show you because I'm making the Calmlands anyways. I'll show you at one point, and if I forget, then it's probably on me for talking about it and not showing you guys. But because I'm grinding the Sphere Grid, I'm just kind of rambling on about it. But hopefully there will be a showcase of me attempting it, so you guys can see how frustrating it is to get some of these achievements in fucking 2005 now in a 10-year-old plus game. But I mean, I don't know, like Final Fantasy holds a special fantasy to my heart, basically. When I was, I don't know, like in my teens, like I did 10 and 10-2 a lot. Like my friends at the time introduced me to 10 and 10-2, and I had really fun watching them play and learning the combats and, you know, the ins and out of these you know, this JRPG and stuff like that. So it was a really good time in that moment. So yeah, and that was, I think, this came out, and then there was also the whole Melee hype, I guess. So I don't know. And Melee's still good too, and that's gonna be like Nintendo's gonna have a hard time trying to get, you know, trying to up Smash Brothers Melee. Like there's no, that's probably like the breadwinner of its time. Like there's no way Nintendo can improve to make a better Melee that's better than that. Like, because I played everything up to, you know, Ultimate, so I know. I fucking know, okay? Like so we'll see what Nintendo does. And speaking of Nintendo, with the new Nintendo Switch 2, well, I can't really say too much about it because I am using the first model of the Nintendo Switch, because there's a Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch OLED that they improved strictly for, you know, Pokemon and all that shit, Pokemon and Mario Kart, and then they have the Nintendo Switch 2 that is coming out soon for maybe the summertime, whatever. So I've only had experience playing the first Nintendo Switch, so I don't have a comment on smacking his ass. I like the sound it makes when Yuna smacks it with her fucking staff. I find it hilarious. Like, if I wanted to, I could make a custom weapon and give her fucking counterattack and like magic evade just so she can be like bloop. Like, if you listen to the sound, it's kind of fucking hilarious. Like, sometimes when I fight the Earth Eater, she'll like smack him in his bum bum and she'll just like bloop. It's still hilarious. It's like the sound effect that Wakka makes with his it's very funny when he hits things with his ball. Mama. Oh shit. Dead. I still need to farm the triple AP and all of that shit to make their S level go up faster. I just like, whenever I get money, bro, like I always have to spend it on other stuff. Like, look, I only have 600k, which is not a lot in terms of bribing, and I need like 900k to bribe that fucking sandworm, which is it's too much for like 10 to 15 of those winning things. I cannot remember. So, I don't know. Because getting 900k seems like an easy thing to do if you're grinding these kind of bosses and you're getting weapons on top of that and you're reselling them if they're useless. So I can see that point. But that process in and of itself is very tedious if you think about it in the long term. Excuse me. So right now my main focus is to get everyone's sphere grid, the normal stuff, unlocked and get all the paths highlighted and bring everyone to that path that I've showed you guys earlier in the video. And then I can just put all the luck spheres and kind of customize it. Because what I don't want to do is put a bunch of spheres like strength. If they have, like, a lot of those characters that I have there, like Riku has max strength right now. She's at 255. Wakka's at 255. Yuna should be at 255. Tita should be at 255. And Aron is at 255 as well. So why would I put more strength there when I could put something else? So I'm trying to like pre-calculate what kind of stat I need to put it there. And right now, like, a lot of my influence from the game has been influenced from a video that I'm watching. Like, I'm watching an actual video tutorial from like start to finish of what this person recommends. And the video is very outdated. It's from like 11 years ago. But honestly, listen, I remember watching this guy when I started playing the game and was learning how to do things, because he opened up Riku to me and he opened up a lot of things to me. So maybe I should give him credit. I'll give him credit. So here's the link to the YouTube video and the guide that I'm watching. I think his name is Darkifa. So I've been watching his stuff and learning how to do things. So yeah, Like, I don't know him, and I think he does Twitch as well, so I hope he's doing well. I hope everything is going well on his side. But yeah, I just want to shout that out so he gets his credit. But yeah. Oh, and also I am learning Wakka's attack reels because he has that stupid, like, Gamba thing. So I will be getting to that eventually when I get Yuna up enough. So once I do Yuna, it's honestly Lulu and Kamari last. So I only have 2 more people, and then once I get those 2 kids done, then I can start filling it up with luck and then focusing on Wakka and Tidus, since they're gonna be my top 2 damage dealers anyways. So, you know, let me check, make sure these are up so I don't go into a fight and die. Let me check these spheres. So I need power spheres, speed. You know what, I'm gonna do all in one. How about that? So let's do this dude, and then go down here, and then we'll do a powered distiller. Watch him punch Riku. Oh shit! The funny part is, when I started playing the game, I did an all whammin run where I hyper focused on Riku, Lulu, and Yuna, and those 2 were like my highest heavy hitters until I got to the main. I need to change Yuna's weapon. Until I got to like the halfway mark where I did need some physical damage, and obviously Wakka and Riku and Tidus have their underwater segment that I had to focus on. So then I had to like shift, but majority of my run has been with magic, which I found very interesting. And I still want to use all 3 whammons because I'm used to 10-2 where it's, you know, the YRP and all of that. So we're still used to them. Look at that, 999999999. It's kind of funny, like when I grand summon like Anima, he hits more, like Oblivion hits more than 9999999. So I'm like, why can't they just hit past that marker? Knowing damn well we're getting these characters to like 250 and getting them past the hard cap and all of this shit. But they cap us at 9999999. And in some cases that boss is not like doing that much damage. It's not enough. In some cases it's not enough. At least to my opinion, it's not enough. Like, I don't want them to like damage creep, obviously, like a Diablo 2 kind of damage creep where they're hitting like billions and billions of damage and shit. But at the same time, like, really, like, you're kinda already hitting that, or around 1 million, but you're getting capped anyways. Like, it's only showing you that amount anyways, like, it's a fixed amount. Like, I'm gonna show you, I'm going to hit the Earth Eater with, okay, Yuna has a Grand Summon now. So once I get all of the distillers up, I'm gonna go to and fight the Earth Eater for Wakka. Bitch, that's right. Yuna gonna smack things with her sword. But yeah, I've considered making a custom weapon for Yuna and taking out the 1 MP cost and putting like a a counter attack or some shit on there, just because I find it hilarious that she's just smacking things with her stick. Shit, but you know, anyways, I just find that hilarious. So Riku, she can do the other distiller, so the speed. Then I'll do ability last, and then I'll have enough, I think, for Riku. I don't know why, but sometimes if I overkill it too fast, I don't get the 40. So I'm trying not to do that. Let me make sure people... Let's get Tidus's thing up. Bitch. Oh, they're just punching each other. But yeah, like out of all the custom weapons that I've done with their accessories, Yuna is the only one that I gave a ribbon to, because you need like 99 of those dark things that you eventually get when you don't get what you want. And I decided who to give it to. I was like, I do like Riku. Riku's honestly one of my favorites as an Earth Eater, but I need to do one more time to get the ability things up. Riku and Yuna are my favorites because of 10-2. I like them. They're really cool. But I ended up giving it to Yuna because I do want to use Yuna for, you know, late game with her Grand Summoning. So here's what this is what she's using now. Auto Haste, Auto Phoenix, Auto Potion, and Ribbon. So, like if I want to Grand Summon, which I can do now, you know what, I can't. I'm gonna wait and use it on Earth here, because that's when I need to, like, kill him. Strictly for getting those 2 fucking, you know, fortune spheres and shit. Riku, let me see, can I mug? BH Finger Springs. I might have 99 springs by now, I don't know. I haven't checked. Bitch. I also want to get Lulu here too, just to use like an all-woman thing. So that way when she attacks, look at it. Bitch. Can you imagine that hitting for like 9999999, and like if I decide to like change out her weapon and give her like a counter attack just to like see her, oh, you gonna hit my mama? Hell no! Just run up to her and just smack it. Oh shit, I mean to take Riku out like that. But I considered it, even though the animation from her letting it attack is kind of slow. But, you know, I just find it hilarious, okay? Like, listen, you can play the game how you want to, and it brings me joy to see, like, her familiar, or her, like, little doll just running up to something and punching the shit out of it. Like, and shit, so... Alright, we check spheres. Manual. Okay, so power spheres, 70. That should be enough, though, but... So fortune spheres, I don't have. I don't see it up here. Yeah, I don't see it. Alright, let me do a quick vendor. Some vending. Sell all these fucking weapons that I've accumulated. Defeated. Keeper. Oh, ooh. And I might keep that. Just because I find bribing the sandworm really annoying to get the triple overdrive, I'm like, I could just put the other 2 up there that I need. Call it a day. 1 MP cost. Interesting. I could do something with that. Auto potion for Riku. I could do something with that as well. Because eventually she's gonna need Auto Potion. Because I could put Auto Potion on her right now with the Auto Phoenix, the Master Thief because she steals a bunch of shit, the Auto Haste so they're fast as fuck. So it's either Auto Potion or Ribbon here. Because I know Riku has like the mixing thing where you can, you know, you can concoction whatever the fuck. Which does make sense to just use the Auto Potion and just let her concoction things. But I'm kind of lazy, so I don't know. I'm indifferent about it, and also, you know, afflicted by it because the mixing thing. Like I have to. I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching his videos and see how like he sets his items up. So that way they're in the same order of Riku's mixes, and then I can just memorize what they do, because I am not there yet. I'm just kind of farming. So, like, her mixes are not a priority to me right now. So, not chat. I need a couple more mushrooms. Not weapon. Sorry, I only had coffee today, so If I'm talking a lot, I apologize, but I mean, that's kind of what I do anyways. So, Earth Eater, we're gonna fucking beat the shit out of him. Riku, yoop. Bitch. So, Uni, if I Grand Summon Anima and use Oblivion, it hits for more than 999999999. The summons are so cool, even though the animations do take long, and they're on short right now. Look at the damage. 200k. Just crazy to me. I'm not going to attack with him, with Anima, because I want Yuna's Overdrive to just kind of fill up, because I don't want him to kill Anima and then I have to go to the fucking save sphere and bring him back to life. Fuck. I was 1 second off from the other one. But yeah, I want to get Wakka's thing up so he's not hitting like around 40k. I want him to hit like 50k and higher. I feel like 40k is not enough. And Tidus, on the other hand, he's just not hitting enough with his burst, with his overdrive, enough for me to rely on it like I do with Wakka's. I'm gonna smack him, because I do need to fill up overdrive. Bloop. Poor Uni. One thing I've noticed is a lot of their in-combat talk, like their voices, they're a lot more consistent in 10-2 than they are in 10. Because then sometimes a lot of the AI won't register like their voice. So like half the time, like especially when they fight, like you'll hear them like talk to each other and like have victory, you know, things. Fuck, I missed it again. So like they'll have some kind of dialogue, but in some cases it's not as consistent as it is. Flare out of his asshole. Not Yumi. Don't do that to her. And I'm too lazy to trust, so I'm gonna smash him. Damn. Wakka. Get on your butt. No! Why in your butt? I'm bowling your butt. Oh, and I'm gonna smack him with Yuni's weapon because I find it hilarious, the sound. See, Yuni's not even fucking up here. Damn, bro, Yuni's not even up here. I'm gonna attempt to do his. Fuck. I'm doing it too fast on the end. There's like a... I know how to do it, but there's like a delay on the third one. Okay, look, I got it. There's a delay on the third one because I need to master his... I need to master his attack rules because once I go on to Greater Sphere, if I don't master it, I will die. According to his video, like if I don't master, I'm gonna die. So I have to learn it one way or another. So let's entrust that to Wakka. Wakka, hey. There, I did it this time. So like once you master the delay, your thumb will get used to when it needs to move. I don't know how to explain it. Like if you're struggling with his attack rules, I don't know how to explain it. Like once you do it a couple times, you'll get used to the movement. Get on your ass. Ball in the board. Ooh, that was a juicy overdrive kill. It's not enough for Wakka. What I could do is take her weapons off and just put triple overdrive on them. Since I'm not going to be attacking with Yuna or Riku, just to make it fill up faster. Fuck. Wait, doesn't Yuna have triple overdrive already on her weapon? Oh, she does. Okay, so it's useless. It's useless if I do that. The first suggestion. So let's grand summon here, Anima, and hit him with a 200k attack of Oblivion. He's so cool. Like, I'm at this point where, like, if they did do 10-2, are they gonna bring back summoning? Because summoning was really fun. Because, like, in 10-3, if they decide to do... I mean, not 10-2, I meant 10-3. If they decide to make it... Oh god, don't kill him. Okay. He has one more flare that he can get, but I'm not gonna risk it, so fuck that. Because, I mean, he could tank it one more time, but no, I don't want to risk it. Overkill, let's see. So it would have been useless. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, summoning. I don't know if they're going to get rid of summoning, because in 10, they kind of like, they don't need to summon anymore. Like, they don't have to rely on the faith and the Aeons. They have their own strength. So it's kind of like, they kind of don't need the summons. And I'm like, when Sin comes back, I don't know if they're going to revert back to summoning or not. I'm going to attempt to do Greater Sphere, because I haven't mastered his reels yet. But I want to see if I can do it. I just want to do it. So there's Hydraulic Press. And I'm all dead. Because I had low health. Oh, I got squashed by fucking jelly. But at least I got full overdrive, so... I'm gonna do a quick save here, manual save. Even though it doesn't equivalent to a game over, like, just in case like my internet cuts out or some shit. Because my internet has been inconsistent since I've been MIA from streaming. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I'm gonna do Greater Sphere again, and then after that I need to steal Thurbin to get some teleport spheres. I need some more. But let me kill him a couple times if I can do it. So I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna go straight into make sure he has his weapon. Fuck. Attack rules. Okay, I did it. Woo! I did it. Woo! Yes! Okay, I did it. So proud of myself. Boom! Look at that juicy 99999 hydraulic press. Explosion, because Uni is the only one with it. I feel like this is a waste, but... Well... I mean, because their limit, their overdrive goes up so much anyways, it's kinda, you know, whatever. Fuck, I didn't do it. But he should die, so it doesn't matter, I think. But I think I fucked up last time and I did it. Like when I did it off stream, as a test. Yeah, see overkill. Yeah, damn. I killed his jelly looking ass. I gotta watch him die. Boo. When I was watching Connor play 10, like he had the ability to fast forward. I guess it's a stream thing, or maybe it's a mod or something where they were able to do that. Cause I'm like low-key jealous because I don't have that feature. You know, like if I stream off computer, which I don't have right now, I'd be able to do the same thing and manipulate it and manipulate the game to where I could do that. Because in this time where it's very time consuming, I have to kill a lot of bosses, I have to collect the rewards. Like I feel like that mechanic in and of itself, the speed bump, that would help out a lot. Cause I normally grind for about, I don't know, like maybe 3 to 7 or 8 hours, like after my class, or like that's how much I will grind. So I've literally lost sleep because of this manual grind that I'm kind of you know, done to do. But you know, I do want to get the achievement in this game to where I master and take everyone's sphere grid up, so I'm determined to at least do that. So hopefully this is entertaining coming for you, and I'm doing good for commentating if you are as emotionally invested into the Final Fantasy series as I am. So, and if it's not your thing, then don't worry, because eventually I'll go back to playing other games, so. But if you're a true follower and a true fan, then you'll, you know, you'll, no matter what I do, you'll still be here. And those are the people I want around, so. Little tip there. So we are getting over here now. You see everyone's here. They're waiting. They're waiting for their time, their moment to shine. Damn. So as you can see, I did start to do the sphere grid with some luck spheres. So I'm gonna start doing the luck here, because I did do the magic defense ones, because when I was farming One Eye, look how many fucking magic defense. So I was like, what am I gonna do with all of these? So here are the base stats without putting points into the empty nodes right now. So this is what everyone kind of has right now, except like Wakka is very specific because he already has access to the luck spheres. If I go to like Riku, obviously, you know, she has more agility. Well, Wakka has more luck and accuracy apparently. So I want to bump them up as max as I can get them, and as OP as I can get them. So yeah. So over here we have Lulu and Kamari. When I will get to them when I get Yuna getting her basic, you know, path, and they're gonna go down Tidus's grid to get all of the +4, so they can hit like trucks. And then I'm gonna start my way down, kinda like go this way, and then kinda go like counterclockwise on the edges, if that makes sense. So Uni, take her down here. Getting all of these. And before I move anywhere else, let me make sure that she just needs the stuff down here. So she needs stuff up here. And there. And here. What the fuck? Okay, so she's not ready to come down here yet. I want to kind of work in the same motion, so if I'm down here, I'm focusing on the stuff down there. But if there's stuff up here I need to do, obviously, I need to get the stuff up here first. Because it does make sense to work from up to down or down to up. So you're not going all over the place like what I'm kind of doing right now. But I'm trying to, you know, make it as easier as possible so the sphere grid does not overwhelm me, because you don't want that. Like if you get overwhelmed with the sphere grid, obviously you're getting burnt out, or you're not consistent in an area and moving in a way that makes sense to where your mind's not like, oh my god, there's so much going on, I can't do it, ah! So hopefully that helps you if you're trying to do the same thing. Because I did do Yuna's magic, so she should have everything up here, like her Ultima, all of that stuff up there. Let me see. You go this way. Okay, so down here, she has that she needs to do, and then the stuff. For here. But that's kind of tedious as grid, so I'll do that last. So we have here. I go in here. Okay. I'm gonna start here. Kind of go down this way. Get all these. Just so I don't have to go past this point in the near future, and then I have this to get. That way I'm working in a motion of going from, you know, starting up and going down gradually instead of like going all over the place. So I'm gonna stop around here because there's stuff above that I can get. But I want to make sure this connects first, and then I will go to the other side. Like, I'm going to finish the actual path to get to that middle part, just to kind of like highlight the rest of it, and then I'll get the outer stuff, if it makes sense. So the inner and the outer. There, so that's done. Use the teleport sphere, go back up here, and highlight this path. Getting all of this stuff. And then I'll go back up there and get the outside stuff on the right side afterwards. Bam. Then we'll go here. Connect this path all the way to the ability in that middle node. So like here. That way I know that path is complete. I don't have to go that way. And as you can see, like from the other side too, the top, like up here, I can actually connect this part as well, just to finalize this part. And then this, and oh, I can do that too. So let's do this part first. Finish this. Finish it! So yeah. And also, like, if you're trying to do this, like what I'm doing, and you get distracted easily, like fucking me, I do have Spotify, I do get motivated a lot through music. So if I have music playing, or if I have like a video or whatever that you can kind of distract yourself or listen to, like this is your time to, like, I don't know if you like podcast, or if you watch other streamers, if you are, you know, on YouTube doing what you do, you know, I don't know. Like having something in the background. You want something in the background, whether you're listening to like meditation or whatever you're trying to do. So let me connect this path here so I know that this is finalized. Let me finalize this. Okay. Teleport sphere, because that's a lot easier to get. We're gonna go back up here. Here. And finish this path. Get all this shit. And go here. That, and I'm actually gonna stop there because it's going down another path. I'm gonna go teleport and go here just to get this stuff in this little crevice here, this little hook path. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah. And once again, I'm doing this strictly to platinum the game. I already, you know, like, because this stuff is completely optional. Because you don't have to do this. Once your characters hit, like, trucks, you can go inside Sin and beat the game, or you can get their spells that they need, and then you can finish the game. Like, you don't have to do this. Like, this is all optional shit. But if you're trying to go for achievements like I am, then it does make sense that you do this, because this is part of the achievements. One of the achievements is to get the sphere grid all fully unlocked, and you have to do the you have to, you know, put stuff in the empty nodes as well, and you have to do that with all 9 characters. I think there's 9, all characters, and then you get your achievement. So, like, there are only a few achievements I haven't done, like I was saying earlier in the video, and shit. So, let me go here, because it does make sense. Over here, and then I'm gonna go to the end. That way this is all fucking done. And I need to kill the Dawnberry again, so she can get more juice. But just to make sure she starts off here, move her there. And I'm gonna get this stuff down here, that way when I do all of this, I might use the teleport sphere and do this part last, that way she's here when I'm done, and then just kind of start here second. Like, once I do here first, and then go into here and take this path, do all of this stuff, and then take her up here and do all of this, and then she should be done. So she's on standby. So let me use this, and then we'll do the Toonberry again. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick save, because you don't want to lose all your progress if something happens to your internet, or let's say the power goes out, because springtime, summertime, that's where a lot of storms take place. Toonberry. So yeah. Gonna... Another thing too, like with 10 and 10-2, is when you're fighting with the YRP, or maybe you're using creature, but I won't say creature, because when you're fighting with the actual YRP, you can hold down X, and it triggers their ATB gauge, and it triggers whatever attack that they have selected. So the memory system, it works better. So, like, I can hold down the attack and, you know, allow my hands to take a break, so I'm not having to press X over and over and over again. So, like, small implications that help the game should have been done, but obviously they just copied over vanilla and just, you know, redid some of the graphics. Which is kind of why, like, I have a thing with HD remasters, or like remasters in general. Unless it's a whole revamp, like they did with Resident Evil 3, where they had a whole different story, they changed everything. Unless it's something like that, then I'm all for it, because you're implicating a newer system that makes the game more, you know. I mean, because you've been thinking about it, who's playing 10 and 10-2 in 2022? I'm sorry, 2025 right now. Nobody except me. Probably a couple more other people. If I go to Twitch right now and just YouTube, check the thing who's streaming this. Unless, you know, streamers are getting a nostalgia effect, or maybe they have it like an incentive to play this game, or maybe their chat wants them to play. Toonberry. So it just varies. But for me, I like the nostalgia, and I like the theme. It's definitely hits home for me, kind of like what Diablo 2 does. It is a game that I can always play and won't get bored of. Like, once you find that, in a game, you know, you kind of tend to gravitate to similar games like that. Which goes back to what I was saying earlier about like me gravitating to like very grindy games like this. Like this JRPG game, and like playing like Diablo 2 or let's say gacha sometimes, because you have to grind those characters and those mats too. So. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday, and as well as the commentary and stuff like that. So, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Like right now here in Virginia, like the trees are taking a poo-poo. They're taking a caca right now. Like, I hate the word poo-poo. It's just weird. Say caca. So anyways, the trees are taking a caca. So like there's fucking pollen everywhere. Because here in Virginia it's very foresty. Very foresty. Very foresty. So there's like a lot of deer, there's a lot of wildlife. There's, you know, forest seclusions and like and shit like that. We also have like we're also by the ocean, so you have like the Virginia Beach area where it's like more like a resort. Like that's where your Coast de Sol is kind of like, where you have like your bougie boardwalk and, you know, your 5-star, your 4-star hotels, and, you know, whatever your cuisine. If you want to, you know, go on a cute little, you can go fishing there. Like that's basically what it is. So, and then up here you have, if you go northern Virginia, you have like skiing and snowboarding and hot springs and stuff like that, like the mountains area. So it's very like naturistic. But Virginia does have a lot of pollen, so if you have really bad allergies, you cannot leave your house with 2 things. 1, a face mask, and 2, if you have not taken your allergy medication. Everyone here is on fucking Claritin, best believe. Like, your grandma's on Claritin. Like, everyone has Claritin. Because, you know, if you're not and you're prone to outdoor stuff and you don't take good care of your health, you're gonna get nosebleeds. So you'll just see, like, you'll be walking around and you'll see, like, kids with nosebleeds because you can tell, like, oh, but, like, normally, like they know. Like, you just see kids running around with nosebleeds. Like eating ice cream with like a big giant nosebleed. I'm like getting like blood into their nose. I'm just kidding. I'm being dramatic. I know, but and shit. But yeah. You guys get the drift. Alright, uni's done. Let me check. Hold on. Let me talk to Grandpa over here. I need more X potions. But I'm gonna do the bribing stuff off stream, because if I have to close out the game, it's gonna actually close out the stream itself. So I don't want like a bunch of streams on my shit just to kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Just kind of like alert you guys that I'm back from the dead. Just like a lot of like reloads that have just been like failed bribing. So I'm gonna show you, you know, shit. I'm gonna show you the bribing. Let's do it. I'm gonna do one bribing thing. See what I get. So according to the YouTube video, I was instructed to bribe with this amount. This. So bribes can miss. And bribes are also RNG as to how many of the quantities that you're trying to bribe for are. So in this case, I got 50, so I'll take it. I'll take that. The highest I've gotten is like 60 something X potions. But because I only had 70, this obviously accumulates to 99, so I'm content with that. But let's say if I was not satisfied, the save will save you, because you can just reload your save if you perhaps failed your bribe, or maybe you didn't get the quantity that you wanted. So another annoying thing about this game, but they're you know, like, it's an older game, so there's gonna be a lot of outdated things that are just not where they should be, and it's okay. Like if you are looking at them and thinking about it as well, it shows that you know you're thinking ahead. So equipment, I'm going to auto that so all of the new stuff is there. And uni, let's finalize her today. Actually, before I stream, I did because when I wake up, I immediately turn the PlayStation on so I can see notifications and to see, like, I can respond to messages and things like that. So it's always on, unless, you know, the power goes out and I just end up offline. But I have the app and all of that, so I can see all of that. But anyways, I have the... I was going to, like, before stream, I decided I don't know, maybe I was gonna go for a run, but based on, like, what I was saying earlier about, like, the pollen stuff, I decided not to, because it like, looking out my window right now, it looks... Hold on, I wasn't supposed to go that far. It looks really good. Like, outside, it looks, you know, there's wind, so the pollen will blow off of you if you get it in your hair and your eyeballs and, you know, your booty hole. I don't know. I don't know your life. So, you know, but anyways, like I was saying, it's really nice outside. So, and I'm very pasty. Like, I'm getting a slight tan, but I do want a tan for, like, the spring, summer. So, like, my whole body, you know, undergoes a tan transformation to get some, you know, to get some sun rays, you know, to get that radiation on my delicate skin. So yeah, I do wanna do some stuff for the summer. So it's not like lazy gaming summer, you know? Because in Virginia it gets really hot. Like, it gets around the 100s in the summertime. But there is, like, wind too, so it's not like full-blown annoying heat, maybe. But that's just wishful thinking at the point, you know? Like, that's like the perfect kind of weather where you're experiencing the summertime and then you get the hot and you also get the cold of the wind. So, you know, and that's where, you know, you make your pina coladas, you will get your Slurpees and your ice cream. Ooh, and you get your cold and, you know, drinks. And sometimes, like, people go to the boardwalk, and, you know, like, walk around and have their hard-earned beach bods. And, you know, they show it off. Ooh. So it's gonna be me, maybe this year, we'll see, because I am working on my body. I'm working on it. Like, I've been doing, you know, workouts in the morning and stuff like that, and when I can, so I don't have, like, that lazy build, or, like, because I'm very toned. Like, if you guys saw me in real life, like, or, like, I don't know, maybe I'll have my video camera on one of these days. Just don't fucking quote me. Like, you won't even, like, you can't even tell. Like, I look very toned. I'm, like, it's a tone athletic kind of build, because I'm very, like, if I go in workouts, bro, I will go in, because that's just how dedicated I am to a grind. And if you think about it, working out is a grind. You are working out to improve your body in ways and in places where you need them. Like, if you got a flat ass, you're gonna do some squats. If you got no arms, you're gonna do some lifting. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta grind that out. You have to. If not, your body will become old and decrepit, and, you know, shit happens. So don't do that to your body. Give your body the nutrients it needs, the love and attention it requires to, so you don't have future problems. But, like, what I was saying earlier, like, it looks really nice outside. I'm kind of, like, low-key jealous I'm inside right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm still drinking my coffee from this morning, like, slowly, because I've been addicted to this grind. here. So I'm actually going to do something that I said I was going to work from going up to down. I'm actually going to go from down to up this time. And I'm okay with going off that because it's not too much of an inconvenience for me to go back and do all of this stuff because eventually I'm going back down. So what I was saying earlier about, you know, working in one direction and going down, or like in one direction and going up, or like in one motion, as long as your flow of the motion is consistent to where it's not distracting you, then, you know, do what you need to do. And that's what I'm saying with this, because I did say earlier that, you know, you need to go from either one of those two directions, either up or down. But I'm going to get all of this stuff, so when I do go down, I will stay down until I'm ready to fill in the empty nodes with probably luck spheres and all of that shit, because that's really annoying to grind, is the luck. Because I'm not there yet in DPS, despite the 255 strength. I need more luck to able for a Wakka and I don't know, maybe Titus to do some overdrives that hit for that same amount, because obviously you need a high enough luck. Because Wakka right now does around 50k, maybe 45k as a minimum, and that's not enough for me, because the higher the damage, the less, you know, stuff I have to do to overkill a boss, just so I can move on to the next target, or move on to the next cycle. Right, let me connect this down path right here, just to complete that, and use the teleport sphere, because I'm running low on S level, and just go back here. Go here next. Another thing that I would love to see is that once you go up in these paths, it should automatically get the nodes for you. Because you're moving in that direction, it marks a complete connection. So when I did go from like there to here, it should have already added the nodes from the spheres that I have from my inventory. Does that make sense? Out of conveniency from the player, like I feel like that should have been a thing. Because it's too much of a menuing to have to do this, like look, to click. Like I don't want to have to click every fucking time. But because they didn't do anything about this, you're kind of forced to do that. And what's going on here? I didn't connect this right here. Okay, I'll get that after I get this stuff. And I need to get more spheres too. I can see 17. It's not. Story. Oh, get S levels too. Triple overdrive. Alright, I'm gonna do another save so I don't lose any progress here. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Grandpa? Over here with all these dangerous fiends, and he's not getting 8. Another thing that I'd love to get implemented is, because there's already a memory system that saves your, basically your, you know, your decision that you've made previously. It should already, because obviously there's a memory system in place, so it should allow you to auto battle, because it's going to save your your turn anyways. So you might as well accumulate that data and add more to it, to where you're being able to auto battle, or at least have the option or the pop-up from Grandpa saying, do you want to fight this enemy again? It's going to cost you blah blah blah. So you're not doing additional menuing. I don't know, just like small things like that. Just, I look at overall conveniency for player value. Like I look at the value of conveniency when I play games like this, because you're looking at them and you're doing things over and over and over, and you're also thinking about ways to improve the overall efficiency, so you know the gamer does not get bored and shit. But like things you do for platinum, because a lot of the platinum trophies, some of them are very tedious, and a lot of them are easy, you know, just by playing the story and shit. So, you know, like every game has like their annoying moments where like some mechanics are annoying. Maybe you can't kill a boss. Maybe it takes, you know, a red moon to get a specific, you know, RNG artifact or whatever the fuck. So there's always something. There's always something. There's always going to be something. Where, you know, there's going to be some sort of, you know, grinding involved. Poor Riku. But can you imagine them redoing 10 and 10-2 and having like a Final Fantasy VII remake and a rebirth playstyle to this? That's gonna be so interesting. It's gonna be so interesting. Like, can you imagine? Like, because this is gonna be so difficult. Like, if they gave... Because when I see Yuna with her staff, I immediately think of Aerith and her casting animations, and because Aerith needs a lot of wards. If I compare Aerith to Yuna, Yuna is a summoner in this game, so she's gonna have to set up some sort of summoning thing, and like they could do it to where it's annoying, where once she's summoning, she can get cancelled out of it. If she gets hit in the face or something. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Damn! Fucking, you know, sword to the face, cancelled, you know, E3 animation, and just die. So, you know, like, they could add some sort of like annoying interruptibility or something, like, you know, because Aerith can get cancelled out of her animations too, if she gets hit hard enough from like anything. Tomberry. So we need one more, and Yuna should be done with her S level to get at 99. And if you haven't noticed, Yuna is the only one with triple overdrive, because when I was when I sat there and grinded all of that fucking money to get the triple overdrive with the overdrive, you know, like basically to do this effectively, you need like 3 stats just to get the grinding down to like three Tonberry matches, because without the triple overdrive it takes me like maybe 4 or 5 additional. It takes me 4 or 5 in total compared to like the 3 that you get when you have all 3 stats. And those stats I will show you one moment so you know, because I don't remember them off the top of my head. All I know is like there's triple overdrive, I think it's triple AP, and there's overdrive equals AP or something like that. So it looks like this, but the last one should be triple overdrive, like this one. And this is the ability that it takes me too long. This one takes so long to get 900,000 just to bribe the Sandworm, just to get that one trait. Because I need to bribe him like maybe 4 or 5 times with that amount. According to the video, that's how much I need. So I've looked at the game facts, and it's a lot cheaper, but I want like a maximum bribe, you know, like around like a mid-maximum bribe. Because sometimes if you bribe a little bit more, you'll get a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because I think the game facts, if you bribe the Sandworm, it's less than that. It's like 450k, so correct my math. I don't have it pulled up in front of me, but I'm going off my off my memory. So it's the less amount. So if you think about it, what would you rather grind for? 450,000 gil or 900,000 gil? I mean, obviously the first one, right? Because it's less stuff you gotta do. So, you know, Because when I looked at game facts, I was like, you only get 8. But if I do the max bribe, I get more than that. I get like around... Like the RNG is higher than 8. It's like 13 to 15 winnings, or whatever the fuck that currency is. Where is it? I think it's... Where is it? Because I don't know. It's like winning something. I don't know. This one, winning formula. I need like around like 40 or something plus just to make the triple overdrive. Bitch. So... Alright, let's get the distillers up and running. Yuna, I'm gonna take her weapon. Bitch. See, like right now they're not talking. The characters are not talking. They're not going hiya or oh or nothing. So like that goes back to what I was saying about like the voices not like they're not in the Wakka yeah. So you know, like I want to hear noises. I want to hear grunting. I want to hear dying. I want to hear you bitch. Like I want to hear something. Take that, you piece of shit. You know, like I want to hear trash talk. Talk dirty to me. You know, like like I want to hear all of that. I will be doing 10 too. When I finish everything that I can do on 10. So because I started late with the streaming with 10, I'm gonna do the rest once I finish majority of the bribing stuff. Then I can grind. Then I can do some streams because obviously, like I said, if I bribe and if I don't get the quantity I need to get them the stuff that they need, like the triple overdrive, bitch. Wait, why am I fighting the Tom Berry? Why am I fighting the Tom Berry? I'm running my damn mouth. Don't look at my shit. My shit fucking block over here. It gets dizzy. Karma's a bitch, cause you fucking suck. But like, sometimes there's a small delay. When you're trying to do Wakka's reels, like there's a big delay. Or like a very distinct delay when it starts. Cause sometimes when you press the button it won't register. Overkill. Monosphere. Alright, so let me check what else I need. So I need power, I need all of them. Ability sphere's okay. So let's fight the purple monkey thing. Oh, here's Thurbin. I haven't done Thurbin yet. I'm gonna show you. Oh god. Bitch. Alright, so I'm going to steal teleport spheres. And apparently you can steal up to like 2 and possibly more, but can't steal anything. It's just this guy, I don't know if I can kill him right now. Because he has like a tail sweep that kills your characters. All of them. If they don't have like the auto life on them. Damn it, connect! Okay, he's gonna attack. There's Rainbow, fucking shit. Look, this is one of them. Ta-da! All that for one teleport sphere. Anyways, that's Durbin. That's his annoying self. Yeah, Coco. The purple monkey. Give my 1 HP. So let's get more power distiller. Bitch. Ooh. Damn. 92,000 ball damage to the face. Oh, you know what? I need to check my springs. Cause this guy, if you mug or steal, he gives you springs. Soul springs, yeah, I'm maxed out. Make sure it's soul springs. Yep, soul spring times 2. Boop. I'll do a once in a lifetime blitz later. Hi. So dramatic. It's really interesting that Riku is the only one who can throw a ball. Because if Riku is not here, a ball will just come out of nowhere. Like, no one in the party will throw a ball at Tidus here, except for Riku. Like, not Yuna, like, not Wakka, which fucking makes sense he would, because he also plays fucking Blitzball. Orin, nobody. It's just Riku. So, I found that very interesting. So, just to show you guys what I'm talking about, I'm going to use another distiller here, and then I'm going to swap Riku out and put someone else here, just to show you that that's what happens. Bitch. Wakka, let's do a entrust. So I'm going to leave Wakka in the party. And I'm gonna put, I don't know, like, let's put R in here. Bitch. Damn, he has auto potion on. So let's do another bit taste. Because I'm kind of curious myself on whether or not that's actually true or not. But I've heard it's true, so I'm gonna test it now. Who's gonna throw the ball? Who's gonna throw the ball? Riku! She comes out of nowhere! She wasn't even in the party! Hold on, that caught me off guard. What the fuck? So Riku is the only one that does it. She's not even in the party, bro. She came out of nowhere and grabbed the blitz ball and killed them. What the? I mean, not killed them, but she threw it. So Riku does it. Wow. That's crazy. I had no idea. She just kind of like, she's the fixed person to do that. She's the fixed person. She just does it automatically. So I'm gonna keep fighting him to do all the distillers and the rest of them, just so that I have more than enough and I don't have to... I feel like I overdo it with the distillers because I feel like I still have remainder, but I don't know, that's just how I work. Like, I would rather it be around close to full than around empty and me having to do an additional fight just to get them up all the way to 99. So I don't allow it to run less than, like, I don't know, 60 or 50. Unless I'm just doing it just to do it, like what I'm doing now. So I'm not gonna do attack reels yet. Well, if I would've did it, would have been a waste, because he just needed one more damage. One more hit. So speed. We do it again. Then ability is last. And I should have more than enough ability, but I want to get that. I think I have like 80 something plus, so I'll make an exception with this one. Just to get everything to 99. Bloop. put Yuna back in the party so she can do pink. Would have been really cute if like Yuna was like hiya and just hit a pink. Hiya, pink. Take this, pink. I like it when she does that when you're not leveled up and Lulu yells at you talking about let the guardians handle this. Yuna, stop attacking. That's not your enemy. Stop doing things. Like I want to hear the pink. And apparently Riku will say like, let's get him ladies if I have all Ramens in the party. So I will do some all Ramen gameplay eventually when I get Lulu up. So basically I have to do the same thing what I'm doing now with Lulu and Kamari. When I get there. Alright, so how many teleports first do I have? I have 13. Okay, let me confirm that I've done everything. So all of the stuff except the empty nodes are full, which I will get to them when I... What the fuck? Why isn't that lit up? Ooh! I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Wheel? I mean, I feel like there's enough slots. I did not mean to do that. Should I reset? Because I don't know, like... Because I feel like the game gives you enough for some stuff, but not enough to get all of the stuff. Fuck, I didn't save any of the stuff either. Because what I did as well is I put too many of these, the strength stuff. Because what I should have done is I should have took everyone through their grid first, like everywhere, and then filled it in so I know how much to get them to the strength up. You know, the strength to 255. So I could pre-calculate so I don't go over. Because look at the luck, like the luck's very low, like the luck is really low. I don't know, bro, I kinda wanna reset. But I mean, I kinda already fucked up anyways, because like I said, I put too many of the strength stuff. Because I don't use, well, I've heard if you use the HP limit break, whatever the fuck, or to break HP and MP limit, you don't need it. So, like, I'm not gonna run that. So, I don't know. Like in 10.2, you kind of use that, like you use the stuff you wouldn't go for. Like in 10.2, you use the Enterprise, which doubles your HP. It breaks it, the limit, and then, you know, your Invincible, the accessory that breaks the damage one. Or if you have the Garment Grid that does that. So, but in this case, you don't use it. Because I'm not going to run it, so I'm going to go ahead and reset. Now that I've contemplated it. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back.